Welcome back, trainers. Let's get into some more Go Battle League Ultra battles with my Napoleon, Granbull, and Escavalier. I'm still rocking this team, and it's still going strong. So basically, I have risen up in rank, and we're doing great. I had some fantastic sets for the last 3 days using this team, and I'm going to continue to do so here. Now, I did make a few mistakes on my end. Obviously, we all do that, and in hindsight, we can always look back and say, well, I should have, could have done this, should have, would have done that. But we can learn from our mistakes and maybe do a little bit better if we're in that same position next time. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and take a look at this here. And if you didn't notice, no legendary Pokemon. Right, so you don't need legendaries to rise up in rank. Now, another thing I want to talk about here, and I've been kind of, voicing my opinion on this and telling you how I feel and letting you know pretty much facts, is what's going on is there is still cheating going on in the Go Battle League. And it's there, right? A lot more people. I have maybe ran into a few. I haven't really noticed. Some of you are pointing these out as I upload the videos and, time stamping them. I'm not going to condemn anybody at all quite yet. I don't know, and I'm not going to agree 100% unless it's very obvious. And I also need to clear up the air on people saying the Swampert's hitting me back to back. It's very fast. Now, I was getting this comment before any of the exploits were known, way before this. A few people would comment randomly, well, is it normal for Hydro Cannon or at least Swampert to hit me with Hydro Cannon back to back, or at least 3 of them very fast? And the answer is yes. If somebody builds up energy for 2 Hydro Cannons, gets 2 of them off, and then can build up to another one very fast, that's going to be actually a normal, unfortunately, because Mudshot and Hydro Cannon combination on Swampert is just that crazy spammable. Simple as that. Now, obviously, there could be certain circumstances where you're actually experiencing somebody using this third-party app to take advantage in the Go Battle League, and unfortunately, you had to cross their paths. In which case, sure, I suppose, but I'm going to say this. We need 100% solid video proof. Until then, I can't really, say who's doing what. And honestly, I wouldn't even attack anybody. I would let the social media do its thing, right? I'm not going to do that anymore. I will report on it afterwards, and I'm not going to even attack anybody. I'm simply going to just tell you what's going on, right? Because if somebody decides to do this cheat, well, that's their decision. If I am on the receiving end, and if it happens to me, that sucks. And yeah, it's not going to be fair, but I'm not going to attack them really hard because I'm sure everybody else is going to rip them a new one. All right, so let's go ahead and focus on these battles here. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on with that. Hope you guys are getting excited for Go Fest. It's getting closer, and I'm hoping that they're going to give us more than just the potential Team Rocket blimp, which could have Jesse and James, and that's going to be the way they're going to introduce them permanently, not just for Go Fest. Sorry, we'll get into the commentary. Actually, we've been doing a lot of that. We just went through an hour of this team's commentary yesterday, and as well as another video before that, and then at the end of my last video. So we're just going to talk about something else for just a moment here. What else could they do for Go Fest for the second day? Something we've never seen before, which is a blimp and Jesse and James. Maybe they might have some really cool Pokemon, maybe some good rewards. And in the anime, they weren't that tough, so it's very interesting as to see what they're going to do. Are they going to give them Shadow Pokemon as well? Are they going to give them their original team? Maybe this is super far-fetched. That would be crazy if they introduced 6 Pokemon and they had a full team, which there's no hints or clues to any of that. I don't even think that's going to even be the case. So not going to probably happen. But I'm sure that this, hopefully, let's not get our hopes up, is not the complete surprise. They're going to introduce the blimp, and then maybe, I don't want to say it too much, but maybe Mega Evolutions. That would just be amazing. But who knows? When they say 2020, it could be December, right? It could be the end of December. It could be for the Christmas event. Part of that. A special present or something along those lines, right? Your buddy found you a special gift and your bond has become so strong Mega Evolution, right? So we'll see. Don't get your hopes up for all that. Anyways, with that out of the way, I think we can go ahead and look at these battles and talk about it. So we have a great lead with this Melmetal here. This is awesome. So no funny business from that Melmetal. Seemed all legit. All the quick moves that they needed to get off to get to that superpower. Swapping into Giratina, going right into my Granbull, and we're looking great in this position here. We did not shield up that superpower, and we still have 2 shields, and so do they. But we're going to be able to charm this thing all the way down. Now we have energy, expecting them to come back in here with the Melmetal, and we're not going to go for superpower because we don't really want to lower our defense, knowing that they're going to shield. And a Rock Slide at this point will take us out. But we're not going to shield. We're just going to go right back in here with Escavalier and go right for this drill run. I was going to call it Bulldoze. I had to wait for the name. Sorry, guys. Long day. Long day. I was calling July, June in my last video. My gosh. Are you kidding me? And I forgot to put images along the side of the battles. Oh, man. It's something else. You got to do all the editing, the commentary, the thumbnail, the uploads. A lot of YouTubers have, you know, a couple people helping them. Not so much the Pokemon Go ones, maybe some circumstances, but yeah, I need to get my stuff together here. And we're up against the Lapras, and they just decided, you know, I'm not going to be able to win this here, so they just backed out. So we have a Melmetal lead. This is great, and they're going to be swapping into Swampert. Now, this is not the best position. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But we can make do with this and still do okay. So shielding up that first Hydro Cannon, I feel like they built up a little bit more than they needed for one, and they went for Earthquake. So there you go, straight up. Very nice, well played. They got me, took me by surprise. Going in here with Escavalier, and we're just going to let this Hydro Cannon go through. That's fine. We're going to farm it all the way down. We have 1 shield. They have 2. How are we going to pull this out? They swapped into Registeel and then swapped into another Pokemon to make us use our Drill Run on the Cresselia. Well played. But, hey, we have Empoleon, which is going to be resisting the majority of Cresselia's moves. The only one that's not going to be completely actually resisting is going to be Grass Knot. It's only neutral damage, right? Because of the part steel type, steel resists grass, and then we're going to be water, so it's not going to be super effective, right? And it still kind of hurts. It does a good amount of damage, almost as much as around the same damage as Moonblast. So what we're able to do is just do a ton of damage to it, get off a Hydro Cannon, and then farm down. And now this Registeel is going to come in here. Now we still have a window in which we will and can lose. We just need to be careful here. Well, I shouldn't say will, but can lose. So we're going to go ahead and let this go through. They go for a Flash Cannon thinking that that might KO, or we might have used a shield. We didn't, so we're able to get off another one of those Hydro Cannons, and I was so happy when that happened. Going for that Drill Run, getting that last shield. We have 1 shield left, and basically we're just going to be able to counter this down, so we made do with a decent swap in the middle there. We had a good lead, obviously. Into the next match, check this out. Another Registeel. Hey, Algorithm is playing my game. Let's go. They swap into Articuno, and we're going straight into the Empoleon here. This is now this matchup here. I do resist every single move. Hurricane, Icy Wind, and Ancient Power. None of those are going to be doing much to me at all. All right, so going to be able to take them down. We have our attack. Well, they went for Hurricane, right? So hey, they didn't even lower our attack. So we're going to be able to get off that Hydro Cannon. We're going to go ahead and let this go through. Is it going to be a Flash Cannon? It is. Wow, they did it again. So we're going to go ahead and go for that Hydro Cannon here, just doing as much damage as we can. Those waterfalls are going to be adding up like we went over in that hour-long video. Relying on a quick move can be great, especially if you're doing a ton of damage. Charm is probably going to be the strongest quick move there is. Counter is going to be great for energy gain and damage output. Waterfall is going to be doing great as far as water damage, right? And neutral to some things. So they're bringing in the Swampert here, and we're just going to go ahead and take that. They have another one ready to go, and that's exactly what I was talking about. That's completely normal. That happens with Swampert. Yes, it can spam those back to back. There's nothing fishy going on here, but you might have a circumstance that's different, and you also have to consider lag, right? If you have a little lag and things are happening, it doesn't even mean that the person is cheating, because if we go around start blaming people like I did a few times, and I, said I was, apologetic and my bad, and you start saying innocent people are cheating, that's not fair. Could you imagine if that was you? that would not be fun. Then you have to go out there and defend yourself, right? So I'm not part of that anymore. Up against the Gyarados here. So we have to, Hydro Pump's going to hurt. Crunch, that's probably exactly what you want to go for. They have another one. Wow, they built up a lot of energy there. So we're going to go ahead and shield that one up. Gyarados is kind of squishy, as you can see here. It's just going to be able to get taken down by waterfalls there while we're resisting those Dragon Breaths. They're thinking what they're going to do. Going back in with the Registeel, and we're going to go ahead and go with that Hydro Cannon. We have 2 of those, so that's great. We're going to be able to do a little bit more damage. All right, getting them pretty, pretty low, but, halfway there. Able to get to another one because of that beautiful Steel typing onto that normal there. Okay, oh, wow. Yes, please, get off that energy. Looks like we had a tie there or something. I'm going to go in with my Escavalier. They go in with Giratina, and then I go right in with my Granbull, and then they give up me the match there, so good game. Moving it on to the next one here, we're met with a Swampert. Now, and this one's Purified. There's nothing really too significant about a Purified Pokemon that you need to worry about other than the fact that they could have Return. Suppose it could be strong, but on Swampert, you're probably not going to see that. You're going to see Hydro Cannon and Earthquake. Still going to be the better moveset to have. Some Pokemon may be pretty good with Return, like potentially Sableye or a few others out there. Alright, so it's going to be bringing in the Empoleon. We did catch that Hydro Cannon here. We're just going to shield that one up, and this is obviously going to be a Hydro Cannon because there's no way they had enough energy. And now we're just going to go ahead and farm all the way down. 1-to-1 shield. We are locked in here still. We're going to go straight for that Hydro Cannon. Onto the Giratina. We just want to do as much damage as we can. Getting to a Blizzard, I don't think that was going to happen. Now we're going to go in here with Granbull. We're looking great. They're probably going to swap as soon as they get this off into a Muck. We're going to go right into our Escavalier. Go straight for the Drill Run here. And the counters are doing okay damage because of the part Dark type. Poison does resist it, so it's kind of that same, neutral damage that Empoleon is seeing with the grass moves. That Drill Run is obviously going to be super effective. Charm is still going to be doing a ton of damage to the Alolan Muck as well. And now we're looking fantastic. We're simply going to shield this up. And now we're just going to go ahead and get off this Crunch here, just in case they had something ready to go. I don't think they did, but yeah, we're going to take that win there with the Granbull. Fantastic, folks. Moving to get on, we're met with a Cresselia. We love this match here. We really do. Now, I have to say, if you're getting kind of not interested in the battles here, well, Ultra League is almost over, folks. And what I want to say is, I want to stick to this team. I want to keep bringing up my score. I don't want to keep switching up my stuff. I've done tons of battles doing that. And you can go back and watch those. They're still pretty relevant in every way. So, I mean, other than probably Season 1 when Cresselia wasn't around. So there is that to consider. But nonetheless, the performance is still going to be there for you. No stats have changed. No moves have changed. So they're all still going to be pretty good. But don't worry. Premier Cup is on its way as well as Master League. Some of you have told me that you're still going to stick to Master League because you have, say, a Best Buddy. Or you just, got a secondary move on your Legendary and you're excited to use that. Which, awesome. I'm going to go into straight Master League as well. I'm also going to be doing a lot of Premier Cup too. I'm not going to lie. I bring up a few Best Buddies for this, getting ready. And yes, I would just love to see no Giratinas, or should I say, well, yeah, Giratina or Dialga in Master League, as well as Melmetal. I know I use Melmetal as well, but hey, it's Master League with Legendaries. That's literally where they're supposed to shine. So yeah, I'm going to be using a Mythical or two. All right. And so we have the Registeel out here. And we're just going to go for the Hydro Cannon. And we're looking great. And we are going to be going 5-0 for one of these sets here. I think it might be this one. We'll see at the end. So we're going to go ahead and obviously let this through. There's nothing we can do. And we have a Granbull. So, oh, wait a minute. I think this is the crazy one, folks. I put this one on Twitter. Surviving. Charming down. Oh my gosh. We have like, what, 2 HP. Getting to that Crunch. And we're going to be able to take the win. That was insane. That was my last battle for this set. My brother was watching. He was just like, oh my gosh, that was crazy. Like, that was, you had 1 HP. And you just won 5 battles. Like, let's go. Let's get it. Let's bring that score up, folks. Really excited for that. And, yeah, looking good. Pretty good. Puts you in a good mood when you do good in Go Battle League or don't experience lag. And even if I have a battle that's like, really close and I lose, and there was no lag, it's all you can do is like say good game, you know, to yourself or the other person, but they can't hear you, obviously, because, you know, you shouldn't be sour about every battle. If it was a legit good game and you lost, and you're like, man, that was close, good stuff. That's the way it is, right? Anyways, up against the Charizard here, and they went for the Dragon Claw. Good thing we did not shield that up. That would have been a waste of a shield, but they do have a ton of energy here. And, alright, so, I'm going to go ahead and shield this up. It's a Blast Burn. That's good, that's good. Good shield usage. That would have taken us pretty low. Blast Burn still hurts Empoleon quite a bit. And they're bringing in Togekiss. Oh, man, what do they have in the back? What do they have in the back that they do not want Empoleon? Cresselia. Well, I mean, we're definitely going to swap because Escavalier going up against Togekiss is not great. Togekiss resists both of our charge moves that we do have, as well as a massive resistance to the counter. And Empoleon, on the other hand, is going to be dealing neutral damage while resisting pretty much all the moves except for Flamethrower. So we're certainly going to be swapping here. This is a great position. Now, I kind of wanted to, like, have it faint me out. I didn't want to really KO it. Probably should have just, like, not tapped any of them at all. And then went in with the Empoleon and just farm down. So they are getting off that ancient power to burn that last shield here, but we're going to be able to get to this Hydro Cannon and take the win. Great, Empoleon, put it in work, thank you. And moving it on to the next one here, met with an Obstagoon. So yeah, the leads are working for us today, folks. The leads were really doing great. They're swapping into Giratina, and at this moment I kind of had a feeling, you know, we got this, right? So we just have to keep it up and hope there's no lag, and simple as that. So let's see what they decide to do. They really can't come back in here with Obstagoon. I mean they can at this point. We're so low. We're going to get off a charge move here. We're going to go straight for close combat. I don't care what it is because, well, we're going to faint in one quick move. So they do bring back the Obstagoon. We're able to get off a charm or something and do a little bit of damage. Bringing back the Escavalier, doing massive damage to that normal and dark type. Both of those types weak to fighting. They're bringing in Cresselia, and, well, I mean, I think I'm going to have to switch right after this. We don't really want our Empoleon to be matched up with the Obstagoon because of the counter doing super effective, and potentially the Cross Chop also is going to be super effective because of our Steel typing, right? Moonblast getting through, not doing very much damage here. At this point, I want to farm all the way down. They go for Future Sight, trying to do as much damage as possible. We have 2 Hydro Cannons ready to go. They have 1 shield left, so this is going to get shielded up, and the next one is going to get through here. Don't think I can swap quite yet. Or wait a minute. How's this going to work? Okay, so yeah, swapping into Escavalier and just taking him out with a counter there. Very nice. Moving it on to the next battle. We're met with a Giratina. Now, this is not necessarily a good lead. I mean, it's not good at all. It's better than a Togekiss, right? Or Charizard. So definitely not going to be complaining. So you're going to definitely want to obviously go for Drill Run. Well, it's maybe not obvious to everybody, but Mega Horn's not going to be very effective to Giratina. So going to go ahead and take this Shadow Sneak. We're able to get to 1 more Drill Run, which is great. Just doing a little bit more damage before we do go down. And we're going to be bringing in Granbull here with the Charm. They were able to sneak 1 more Shadow Sneak in there. Okay, I see it. And they're bringing in Swampert here. So we do have a bit of an energy advantage, although it doesn't really matter up against a Swampert because it's going to be able to spam us at an extreme rate compared to our slow energy gain with Charm. And they're going to shield this up. Now, as you can see here, I was trying to catch a Hydro Cannon with my Empoleon. Let's see if I was able to do so. Nope. Good night and sleep tight. And this is going to be game over for me. Pretty sure. So let's shield this up. Let's see what happens. Obviously, they're going to have another Pokemon back there. And Cresselia. So we had the matchup in the back. So maybe if we would have just shielded the Hydro Cannon and continued to charm down, and then just finished it off with Waterfall, we could have taken out the Cresselia. But hey, you live and you learn. So up against the Melmetal here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go for Crunch to see if we can get a shield out of them. And we do. Fantastic. And they're going to continue on. So this is fine. They've used a shield. We're going to go ahead and go down here and not shield this up. Go back in with Escavalier and, well, just put in that counter damage. I think we're just going to farm it all the way down. Let this go through. It's going to be a Rock Slide. They have a bunch of energy. We need to look out, but they're not able to get to another charge move. So that works. In comes Togekiss, and then they swap into Gyarados when I go into my Empoleon. So this is, like we've seen, an okay matchup here. I could build up to Blizzard, but I certainly don't want them shielding that. That's going to be a lot of energy down the drain. So it's better off to just keep going Hydro Cannon here. Yes, my moves aren't very effective, but just watch this. Look at this. If they get to a crunch, that's going to hurt me. So I have to shield that up, but we're sitting on 2 shields, so let's not get greedy. Or 1 shield. All right, 1 shield. So using the last one. Gonna hope we can farm down, or what? Okay. All right, going for a crazy strategy or whatever I had going on here. So I wanted to save my Empoleon for the Togekiss here. Do as much damage with the Escavalier. Now, this is Flamethrower. It's a game over, unfortunately. Oh, we're able to survive. Oh, we had Hydro Cannon. Oh my goodness, we were not able to get that off. That I actually was kind of a little upset at that. I was like, are you kidding me? Really, I had that. So we're met with a Melmetal here. We're going to go ahead and just stay in this fight. This is a good matchup for us. We can take Superpower. Look at that. Doing good damage, but they're going to have to swap because, well, their defense just dropped and our counter's going to just be doing that much more now. They're going to be going into Giratina, and then we're just going to simply swap into our Gramble here. And just do the Gramble thing. Charm it down, save our energy, and see what they come in with. Probably going to be the Melmetal, in which we're going to go right for that crunch like before. And see if we can get a shield out of them. Hey, this is close combat. Better shield up. Up to Venusaur this time. All right, all right. Now, when I saw the Venusaur, I got a little nervous. I was thinking, what am I going to do to recover from this? Good thing I do have Escavalier, which is going to be resisting all of its moves. And the Charm is still doing a lot of damage, even though it's part Poison type and resisting it. Bringing in the Escavalier and going immediately for the Drill Run. They're going to be shielding it up. And we still have 2 shields. I don't think I need to get greedy here. We have an Empoleon in the back. It's not going to be necessarily weak to grass, but it's not going to like to see the Frenzy Plants. That is for sure. So going to go for another Drill Run here. And taking it out, in comes the Melmetal. And they give me the battle there because they realize that it's over. Although, I mean, maybe they could have gotten off a Superpower onto my Empoleon, but hey, it is what it is. We're able to get 3 there. As you can see, rising in rank, we're above 26 now. Let's keep it going, folks. Let's keep it rolling. So we're met with another Escavalier. Now let's go ahead and see this matchup. We're going to probably lose CMP. Oh, did you see that? We lost a counter. Did you see that? But we were still able to continue. So they're lagging too, or they just simply want to save their energy. I think that's what they were doing. They were waiting for me to throw first, but we certainly did miss a counter because of lag. All right, so they're able to get to another one, which is completely right. They did have more energy. They were building it up, right? Going for another Drill Run. They're going to let that go through. We used 2 shields. They used 1. So we're not... Actually, no, we're looking good. We can bring in Empoleon, which is going to resist everything that Clefable is going to throw at us. Everything. Psychic, Meteor Mash, Charm, Moonblast. Yep, we're looking great. So they're going to be going in with Lapras, and I was thinking, all right, we can still play around this. We're looking good. We don't have a shield, but we're going to be okay, potentially. Let's see what we can do here. So the best bet for Lapras is pretty much just go for Surf, as Ice Beam is seriously going to be resisted hard. So they're not going to really want to go for that, as well as it costing more energy. So what we're going to do is bring it down, and then go ahead and swap into our Gramble here. Now this is where the beauty of Quick Moves comes in. Yes, they have a shield left, but they can't run away from my Quick Move damage. You see that? All right, let's get it, folks. Let's go. In comes the Clefable, and we're going to go ahead and burn that shield. Let's see. All right, of course, they're going to shield that up. We're going to bring in our Empoleon, energy ready to go. Right. And we're going to get that off and take out the Clefable with the Empoleon. Looking good, looking good. On to the next battle. We're met with a Swampert. We already know we don't really like this matchup too much, so we're going to go ahead and try to catch a Hydro Cannon. Thinking about it, thought about it, pulling up my Pokemon. Which ones do I have again? I've been running the same team for 3 days, but what do I have again? No, I was thinking about switching or catching something, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. Did we catch a Hydro Cannon? Yes, we did. Great. Alrighty, so they're going to stay in here. Building up quite a bit of energy, making me think, okay, well, an Earthquake's obviously coming. They could bait me, but they're so low now, I'm pretty much going to be able to farm them down. So we're going to go ahead and shield that, which is an Earthquake. Good. They're swapping into Snorlax. Now, we have to look out for Earthquake and also Superpower, but Body Slam is not going to be very effective. Outrage, not very effective. So they're better off just going with those body slams here. Going to shield it up just in case. That seemed like a lot. Oh, wait, we didn't shield it up. The shield came up, so I thought we did. All right, because of the glitch, which is still here for some reason. I don't know what's weird. It's okay. They used a bunch of energy to take us out with that Snorlax on the Empoleon. Coming in with the Registeel, and we farmed the Snorlax down. We're looking great. Getting off these drill runs here. They have no more shields left, and we're just going to town. Swapping right when they swap. That was a blind swap. I didn't know if they were actually going to do that. Getting off a Hydro Cannon, we're going to be able to charm it down, and then charm down the Registeel as well and take the win. All right, on to the next one here. We're met with a Scizor. This is good for us. It's kind of a weird matchup. Watch this. So Night Slash is going to be neutral damage. It does okay. If it gets the boost, it's not going to be good for us. Bullet Punch is going to be resisted, while our Drill Run is going to be neutral damage because of the Steel and then the Bug typing on it. Bug helping it not be super effective. And I decide to shield that one up. Getting to another Drill Run here. I think I might do a double shield or potentially swap into Gramble to catch a... No, we're not. We're going to let this go down. Go in with the Empoleon and farm down. Yeah, that's the play. So we are going to probably have to catch a Night Slash here. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and let that go through. Empoleon can take that. No problem. Down they go. We have a bunch of energy and they have no more shields. They're bringing in that Obstagoon here. So that's going to be doing super effective damage with the counter and then potentially with the cross chop. So we're going to go ahead and throw in our Gramble to catch any sort of charge move. And we did perfect timing. And they're going to be swapping into their own Empoleon. Like it. Looking cool. Let's go. All right. So what are we going to do? Shield this up? Are we going to try to get to a close combat or crunch? All right. We're going to crunch because we don't want to lower our defense. All right, I don't know if that was the best play. Okay, that's fine. This is going to be a very close one here because, well, we're going to be weak to fighting. Now, what is it going to be, folks? Are they going to get off a cross chop? Night Slash, can we take them out? Oh my gosh, we were able to get to a Hydro Cannon. That right there made my battle, made my minute, right? It's pretty good. All right, so we're met with another Cresselia, and... let's see if we're going to be able to throw the Mega Horn, and they do not shield it up because, well, that's always a nice thing that happens. Every time I go for Drill Run in the beginning, they shield it up, and I'm thinking, or they don't shield it up, and I built up to a Mega Horn. And I was like, well, I could have just went for Mega Horn. What the heck? So I go for Mega Horn. We get the bait this time. All right, all right. So many different plays. I'm forgetting exactly what happened for what battle. You know how it goes. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and go for Mega Horn. Are they going to use 2 shields here? They are. So they committed 2 shields, which is great. Are we going to do the same? No, we're not. Certainly no. Letting that go through. It's a Grass Knot. Oh, they tried baiting me. Swapping into Swampert. No shield. So what I want to do is get this Mega Horn off and swap into Gramble. Or, never mind. We're going to go into Empoleon. Expecting a Hydro Cannon. Or, forgive me. I'm all over the place with this commentary. It looks exactly like I knew what I was doing here. So we're going to go and just continue on because, well, we're locked in here. And hit it with Hydro Cannon. This is going to be... I don't remember how this battle went, to be honest. Obviously, I'm making all the wrong calls of what's going to happen. Hitting me with Focus Blast. No more shields, so this is tricky. Ooh, this is a pretty bad situation. So, all right, I remember. They just swapped. That swap saved them. Very well played. Trainer, I must say, that was amazing. And that helped you take the win. And not only that, it's the last battle. So, yeah, everybody gets to remember me losing to you. Alright, so if you did enjoy this video, trainers, please give it a big thumbs up, and we'll continue to keep bringing these Go Battle League battles, as well as keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go and Pokemon Go news. So, get ready for tomorrow for the Go Fest challenge tasks, so that should be pretty fun. And don't brag too much for those special tasks that you complete, because wowie wow, those prizes are quite amazing. Thank you for watching, trainers, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.